So today, of course, I'm going to teach a bit, and in the end, we'll conduct a quiz. That quiz will not be totally based on your whatever you have studied. There will be some contemporary issues, some issues which you may have come across. So, of course, some questions are there from your module wise also. Module wise questions are also there, but some questions will be there for contemporary issues like corona and all, which are not covered in proper text. Fine. So such sort of questions will also be there in today's quiz. So we'll see. We'll just complete uh, the policy document. Then I'll show you the websites which are there. So yesterday we had stopped at finance. After finance, we had seen the techno-legal regime, which we had done. Let's stop here. We'll discuss about the next phase. Look, the disaster management cycle has various phases. Now, till now, what we have done till yesterday, this module is we have discussed up to the mitigation phase. Mitigation phase where the preparation, where the preparedness should be there with respect to the technical preparation, technological preparation, financial preparation. Fine. Now, what the next step comes is the response. In the advent of disaster, what should be the response of the concerned agencies involved? So, approach should be that the prompt and effective responses should be there so that the loss of lives and property is minimized. So early warning system, fail-safe technologies, contemporary forecasting. This all system should be there. In the advent of GIS and all these apps and all, no? What people can do or what the disaster management authorities can do is the message should be spread, because so what happens most of the times is the warnings are there, people are aware or the authorities are aware, like what happened in Kedarnath and all, no? People were aware that some sort of disaster is going to be there, but they could not relay the information this to the mass people. Of course, the people who have at homes that TV and all that can, they can be, or those are frequent watchers of news and all, they could be averted. But the people who are averse to, you can say, or they are not that much into the news and all, na, at least in the mobile some message should reach, or at least some system should be there so that they can be communicated. Like the government has done a step of Arogya Setu, that is a good initiative, because what is there, generally people, the tracking of corona and all is easy, but again it needs to be again foolproof. What is happening is still many, you can say, state agencies, they are using further, they are gone further into the GIS module and all, and then the proper mitigation is there. But mitigation after what, mitigation is okay, but after the response, after the disaster occurs, how you should respond, that is most important. So the National Executive Committee is there, which will be guiding the National Disaster Management Authority from time to time. It will discuss the measures, and it is based on some set of disaster measures for a particular disaster. Some guidelines will be there, and the role of every nodal and central ministries, departments. Every role is important. Everybody's role is important. So the central ministries will chart out the national disaster response plan. The states will also do their state disaster response plan. They'll identify districts based on the topography, based on the conditions, based on the, you can say, climatic weather conditions, based on the type of, you can say, like in case of say Maharashtra also, na, if you see the Konkan belt or the western part of Maharashtra, it is quite prone to, you can say, cyclones and flooding. But if you go in the interior, if you go in the eastern part, if you so you go in the Gadchiroli and all, na, beyond Nagpur, if you go, what is there is it is a drought prone area, or it is a, you can say, in the summer and all. So you can see there in the same state also a lot of variation in the climatic conditions are there, in the topography is there. In the western part there are too many ghats and all. If you go in the eastern part of Maharashtra itself, the plateau and flat type of terrains are observed. So this is there. So the states themselves should identify. And even in districts, if you see in the Mumbai metropolitan region, we see in this region also, the places which are in the very near to the coast are again affected. And of course some places like Kurla and all these places which are there in the central part of the Mumbai, they are also affected by floods and all. Why? Because they are low-lying areas. If this happens now, if I have to again minimize and this now my monitor is broke. Fine, no issue. So standard operating procedures, some standard operating like you may have heard, na? The standard operating procedures are there, especially now the IPL is going to start. So there are some standard operating procedures which have to be followed during the IPL. So this word has now become more, you can say it is more kind of, or it has become more famous due to the corona. But again, the NDRA, NDMA, when it set its guideline or other the act with this, the National Disaster Management and other National Disaster Management policies, that the NDMA, after the policy was formed, the NDMA came up with standard operating procedures in particular type of disasters. So again, the level of disasters, based on the level of disasters, the incident command systems should be activated for logistical and other supports. Awareness systems are there. The key personnel who are involved, that should be identified. So again, the leadership of local authorities, the panchayat raj institutions, the urban local bodies, they should all be involved because it is not something which is centralized. It is not entirely centralized approach and it is not entirely decentralized approach. It has a combination of both approaches. Medical responses, many teams are there, like in the NDRF also. NDRF battalions are there. There are 12 battalions of NDRF. In that NDRF battalions also, each battalion has some, say, above 1,000, 1,100, above 1,100 members. Some around 1,116 members are there in the NDRF, each battalion. So each battalion comprises of different, you can say, type of forces, the different technicians, engineers, and different qualities, because cadre of forces who should be well equipped with the carrying out the disaster response, because NDRF is more in the word itself, National Disaster Response Force. So the word itself says that it is more of response. So again, the medical teams, the emergency medical officer should be there. Animal care, because look, human beings can be cared, they can be taken care of, but animals do not know. Animals cannot predict the disaster, or they do not know where the proper, you can say, safe heavens can be there for them. So we need to, as a disaster manager, we need to take care of animals, especially the water animals which are there, because again, the fish animals, sorry, the land animals, they can, what they can do is they can just move to higher ground in terms of some floods and all, or they can just they can just take care of themselves relatively better as compared to, because the fish, if the water is contaminated, the fish will die because it has nowhere to go. Information media partnership is most important. Now, relief is the immediate measure which should be taken. Sorry, response is the immediate measure which should be taken. Relief and rehabilitation, it is you can say time bound process. It is subsequently is done after the disaster has struck, say after within 1-2 days or 2-3 days, and say even beyond that, even up to months, it can be done. Response is immediate. Response means immediately what is done in the golden hour, or say 1 or 2 days. But relief is a relatively longer process. So again, setting up of temporary relief camps. In the relief camps also proper segregation of, you can say, population, so that there are look, if all people are accumulated at the same place, what will happen? There will be chaos and confusion, there will be infighting, you know, because people, there will be issues with people. And again, women's safety, children's safety, these all should be done, taken care of properly. Sanitation facilities, because generally when we supply water supply and all, now water supply we supply generally 135 liters per capita per day. But anyone, if you just can unmute any one of you, and you can just tell me for yourself, what will be the daily water requirement? Okay, municipality supplies 135 liters per capita per day. But just in the advent of disaster, can you imagine, or can you just say what will be the minimum basic requirement of water which you will require as a person? Is any one of you?
50 for one person approx.
How much?
50 liters.
50 liters. Okay, fine. Anybody else? 50 liters are there. Okay. Generally, what is done na, in case of normal conditions, we are supplied by municipality 135 liters per capita per day for a drinking purpose, for a cooking purpose, for a bathing purpose, for a clothes washing purpose, and all other purpose. What is done is 135 liters per capita per day is it is supplied by the municipality. When the advent of disasters, like if hundreds of people are staying at one camp and the water has to be supplied by, say, a tanker or something like that, so what will be the water, or as a disaster management, what will be, what how much quantity of water is supplied? Like suppose, imagine in a relief camp, there are 1,000 people, right? And you're supplying tankers. What is the capacity of a tanker? Can anyone tell? General, a large tanker, what will be its capacity? In terms of liter, you can tell, or volume, you can tell in terms of cubic meters. Liters, you tell it is better.
5,000 liters, sir, I think.
5,000 liters, you may have seen tanks of 5,000 liters, fine, isn't it? So 5,000 liters tanks are there, big tankers which are there, or small tankers. If you can see 2,000 to 3,000 liters of capacity of tankers are also there. So 5,000 liters of capacity of big tankers are even ordered, and 1,000 or 1,000 people are there. If five tankers are occurred, and five tankers are ordered, so you'll have 25,000 liters of water, and people are 1,000. So roughly you can say 20 to 25 liters you should supply for daily basic needs, and it should not be extravagant wastage of water. It should be water should be utilized for the purposes, the basic necessary purposes like cooking, minimum water for bathing, sanitary uses, and drinking purposes. So prime important like drinking water and all will not be supplied by, generally the tankers and all will be properly sanitated, all or the you can say the properly sanitized, or you can say some other type of mechanism should be followed, because generally tankers and all they are not that clean, so the drinking water is not supplied through tankers generally. Of course it is again followed because it is not possible, but still as far as possible for proper hygiene conditions, this other measures should be important, like supplying in a say water, you can say these drums and all are there, no? Water storage drums and all, this can be used for supplying pure clean water. So generally 20 to 25 liters of water is sufficient for you. Again, it depends. I'm not saying that it is sufficient, because if you see in India and all, na, we are now more water using countries. But if you go in Europe and all, na, they save much more water. For them, even 10 liters is sufficient. But if you see in this and in our country, na, in Indian subcontinent, or even in say Southeast Asia like Malaysia, Indonesia and all, na, or in the even in the Gulf, they are using a lot more water than say in the Europe and all these countries. So even for them, for that disaster, they 10 to 15 liters their requirement is sufficient. Okay, but for us we require at least 25 liters of water. Fine. They should remember. Even sanitation facilities, na, for generally if you are designing public toilets, generally what you do is you provide public toilets for 1 in 20. For every 20 people, the one public toilet is there. But for a mass disaster is there, so you cannot supply 1 in 20. Thousands of people are there in the transit camps. You cannot provide, if for 1,000 people you cannot provide 20,000 divided by 20, you cannot provide 50 toilets. Are you understanding my point? So at that time you have to plan properly. You can provide at the most say 5 to 8 or say 10 toilets. So even 10 toilets are provided, so it will be for every 100 people there is only one toilet. Are you understanding my point? Because the disaster affected
Yes, sir.
places will be the, the constraints will be there, no? It is not like a normal condition. This you should understand. So this role is there. So management of relief supplies, also food and all should be properly taken care of. They should be provided temporary livelihood operation options, because look, you cannot supply them for perpetuity. Okay, you can supply them for 15 days, 20 days. Then after that, even the NGOs and all, they will also lose their interest, because they have provided temporary relief. Now they should be provided opportunities so that at least they should earn their daily living. So intermediate shelters, okay, relief camp is there. After relief camps, before the reconstruction phase, there should be provided intermediate shelter, because relief camps you cannot stay forever, no? 1 or 2 months is okay, or 3 months is okay, but for because what will happen again, if any pandemic or something is there, like that, if you are there in relief camps, na, again the not only pandemic, even the small diseases are there, na? If you see the relief camps and all, the small diseases are there, which are, you can say, the just community spread diseases which are there, they can be easily spread to this, like in Dharavi and all, which was observed, na? Of course they took precautions afterward, they took many precautions, or they took many measures afterwards, but if you get out taken precautions before, na, many lives or even the cases would have been less. Then comes the reconstruction and recovery. So again, reconstruction means what? Bringing people back to their normal life which were before them. So this principle should be, you should remember this word, build back better. You know, what was there before, you should build better. So there can be owner-driven reconstruction, like the people themselves can be involved, because what you cannot build as a disaster management or as a, even the governments cannot build home for each and every people, na, who are affected by disasters. They should be given some help. They should be given some measures or reconstruction aids, but they should not be given. They cannot be given. You can say governments cannot entirely build. So NGOs, many NGOs are come forward. Like in case of that cyclone and all, many roofs and all, or many houses, they were partially damaged. So many NGOs came forward and they helped, they contributed, and even they built the houses for them and then they handed over. So speedy reconstruction, because like disaster affected people, again it is a disaster prone area. So again, before the next disaster comes, they should be given their proper homes. Linking recovery or self-development, because development is also important, because that recovery should be sustainable. Livelihood restoration, people should be, their previous jobs and all, they should be given, or they should be some source of income should be there. Capacity development, making themselves, people themselves, and the urban local bodies, and even the, you can say people or the panchayats and all, you should make them their capacity developed in such extent that in the future advent of any disaster, they should tackle themselves with minimum external interface. So again, the various plans, various trainings and all should be given. So these all things are there. National priorities, which people should be trained first and all, because everyone cannot be trained at one stage. So these all things are there. So their capacity should be developed. Institutional capacities should be developed. Like NIDM is giving training for all. I mean, institutes, even the schools and all, school teachers and all, they should be developed. So these all systems are there. Training of artisans, training of others. So these all systems are there. You should just, I just circulate this document. You can read for yourself. Knowledge management, again, with the advent of with the disaster, every passing disaster, some new knowledge is added, because disasters are something which are or like we have the climate is changing in the same manner. The disaster impacts are also changing. So again, the knowledge of the previous disaster should be taken, and it should be built, and the NIDM is doing a very good work. I'll show the websites of the NIDM or the other organizations which are there in the forefront in disaster relief. You'll be able to compare. Various systems are there, various knowledge dissemination systems are there, which are keeping the track of the early disaster. Research and development, of course, you as engineers have a very good, you can say, base for research and development. So many engineers are there. They are involved with the NIDM, NDRF, rather more with India and NIDM, because it is more of a research and development organization, and also with the IRS, Indian Remote Sensing Stations, which is there in Dehradun and Hyderabad and other places. Also, they are using a lot of, or they are employing a lot of engineers for developing their data or maintaining, or you can say processing their data and all, for especially for not only for the disaster but for even other reasons. And these systems are there. These are the full forms, some full forms you can see. Of course, this document I'm going to share with you, so you will be able to see. I'll show you some websites which are there. Now, this is the NDMA website, National Disaster Management Authority, Government of India. Are you able to see the website? So I have shared the link. I have shared the link. Again, I will share, because or also I will share in the Google Classroom also. So it is updating. Updates of disasters are there. You can see. So this is the home page. So again, the State Disaster Management Authority locations are given. One is what? Centralized National Disaster Management Authority. State Disaster Management Authority is also there. So different states in Mumbai, in Maharashtra, we have Mumbai as the State Disaster Management Authority that is located. You can see the COVID also, because COVID is the in every this you will find the COVID, because it is the burning issue right now. So again, the ads, you will find everything, no, which is required for your subject point of view for this module. You know, Disaster Management Act, Disaster Management Policy, NDMA guidelines, NDMA reports, you know, everything you'll find, and you can just what you can say, you can just use it for your study purpose. There are workshops and all they are conducting. Of course, the workshop is not. They have relatively stopped the conduction of workshop, because and they have switched to online mode. But previously also they were conducting a lot of workshops. in-house workshops also. You can see the alert is given here. So many alerts are there, like strong wind reaching 55 to likely over South or West Arabian Sea. So some 4 to 5 alerts are given generally because India is a vast country. So this alerts you can just see it is just uh, blinking there, or it is just passing through there. So heavy rainfall is also expected at isolated places in. So this alert is there, but not all people will visit this website. So you understand the importance, na? People will not visit, na? Especially the illiterate people will not visit the website. So a system should be there such that people are people are, you can say, informed about the websites. So this is a good system, but it should be linked with some GIS or some tracking system, some app system, because generally if you see na, uh, because of the low cost of mobiles and the advent of electronics na, what has happened is people are now, you see, almost all people have mobile phones. Even if they are illiterate, they have mobile phones, and some sort of arrangement can be there, and this can be news can be made available to them. So this is there, some information about coronavirus is there, contribution, you can contribute to this. They have various budgets and all, everything is given it is very transparent. This every capacity building, what they are doing for psychological care, all of these things are given. National disaster management policy guidelines, everything is given. Managing crowd and all, everything is given. You can just see this also is there. You can just see, you can just go through it. COVID case studies and all, everything is given. You just go through it and see. Fine. This atlas is there. Building materials training, technical policy. I'm not sure about the exact full form. I'll just show you the atlas. Vulnerability, it is there in the document also. I'll show you that atlas, which will show the Indian building, Indian vulnerability map. BMTPC building materials. TNP, I'm not sure what stands for, but okay, we'll get from the website. And contracts and jobs, again, many jobs are there in NDMA. So even as a disaster management, you can apply. Fine. So BMTC is there. BMTPC, just let you know the full form, because building materials and technology promotion council should remember. So they have given some guidelines. They should they are updating the guidelines, and they are even give for building construction, and even they have developed the vulnerability map of India. This was about NIDM. So you can just see there are various you can say posts which are there in NIDM, especially for engineers, BTech engineers. So you can just apply, and even internships and all you can do. It is a very noble field because it is serving humanity, and of course in the future the people, the disaster managers will be, you can say, because it requires all type of engineers, not only civil engineers, it will require mechanical engineers, it will require electrical engineers, and it is like a service to the nation, service to the society. It's a very noble profession you can join, and also the salary and all is also quite handsome in this particular work. You can think of it. So National Institute of Disaster Management. This website is there. Again, their purpose is mainly train, educate the people, because it is an institute. So it gives training. So research and development activities are there. So NDMA also conduct some research and development or some workshops, but NIDM is primarily focused on research and development. You can see they have again given the breakup. There are various graphical presentations where you can see where they have conducted workshops and all, how they are conducting workshops. Everything is given. So their calendar and everything is there. It is very transparent. You can just see who is the concerned person, what is the management section. Everything will be available through this. So if the question comes in the exam, you have to go nowhere. You just have to visit the website and study this. carefully. For the COVID-19 also the update is there. You can just see last update is today. Open source matter is nothing which has to be done by you have to purchase something like that. It is there freely for all members or for all the citizens of our country. So again, various you can say links are there. You can just go to the link and you can just see. This is the website of National Disaster Response Force. So NDRF is there for responding to a disaster. So again, the Director General and all his profile is there. You can see direct the various units which are there. Its information are given. So there are 12 battalions. So who is in charge of which battalion? Everything is given. Their control number and all everything is given. So basically, 12 units are there for NDRF at present. So news clippings and all operations, how they do the international operation. Even in Japan and all, I showed you the earlier day how they carried out operation during the Japan tsunami. What equipments they have, everything is there. Of course, they one thing is there for us Indians is that we do not frequently update. So of course they have the equipment, but I am not sure if this equipment is the latest equipment which they have because they do not update it regularly. Firefighting equipment. So these all things are there with them. You can just go through the website and you can see. So what trainings they give? Again, they give trainings. Like I said, they trained the training which was given to us was by NDRF. So you can just see they have calendars and all. Is there a training? So these all things are there, which you can find from the website. Fine. Orders, circulars, contact information is given. Job opportunities are also there in NDRF. Again, they also require not only we can say they require engineers also in their various you can say in various posts. One more thing is there for any and this is NDIMA India. This is National Disaster Management Division, Minister of Home Affairs. Also there, you can also find various information from this. COVID and all information and all other links are given to in this website. So this website also I'll share. And at the global level, one more organization is there, World Health Organization, which works in toto or in conjunction with all other countries, and they have provided information in many languages because every country or many countries, all countries of the world have to understand or have to be in link, update themselves with the guidelines of WHO, especially in this COVID situation. So they are doing a lot of research work. So you can just see they have provided scam alerts and all also because for COVID also they have done a lot of work. So you can see advice for the public guidelines, donations, concerns, so everything is there. Travel guidelines, and just go to their website. So everything in detail you'll get about COVID, then public advice, everything in advice for health workers, how health workers should carry out their works, especially in COVID. So again, these all guidelines are there, technical guidelines, uh, infection prevention control guidelines, and not only for COVID, for other travel and mass gatherings, situation updates, disease outbreak news, and everything is there in their website. So again, you can see country specific also they are providing some information. This all information is there. Data also they have data reports, data collection. You can just go through it, the website and share. Of course, they have the International World Disaster Management Day also they are organizing. 13th October it is organized. So every year this International Disaster Management Day is also. In my document I wanted to show. And you just give the just fill the attendance. In the meanwhile, we'll start with the quiz. Anybody has any questions till now?
हेलो
यस।
सर, क्वेश्चंस का जो टाइम है ना वो थोड़ा इंक्रीज होना चाहिए, क्योंकि कुछ क्वेश्चंस है ना जिनका एमसीक्यूज पढ़ने में ही बहुत टाइम लग जाता है।
क्वेश्चन का टाइम इंक्रीज करना चाहिए। नहीं, लेकिन फिर क्या हो जाएगा ना उबैदुल्ला,
थोड़ा
प्रॉब्लम बता तुमको।
थोड़ा सा इंक्रीज कर दो बस।
थोड़ा सा इंक्रीज करना, लेकिन आज का तो देखो, आज का तो मैंने टाइम सेट कर दिया, अभी उसको इंक्रीज करने ही मुझे टाइम नहीं है। मैं नेक्स्ट नेक्स्ट क्विज से याद रखूंगा। आज का क्विज आप 30 सेकंड्स में दे दो। नेक्स्ट क्विज आई रिमेंबर दैट आई एटलीस्ट प्रोवाइड 45 सेकंड्स। व्हाट हैपेंस ना,
ओके ओके सर।
हाँ सर,
ये
सर थोड़ा इंक्रीज कर दो टाइम प्लीज सर।
okay, next quiz I will increase. This quiz it is not possible because I already set the time na. Now it is not possible because now I cannot change the quiz. Next quiz onward I will increase the time. Fine. I will reduce the questions. क्वेश्चंस फिर मुझे कम करना पड़ेगा। उससे क्या हो जाएगा ना, 10 से 15 मिनट ही हम क्विज में दे सकते हैं ना। ज़्यादा टाइम देंगे तो फिर क्या हो जाएगा, ऑलरेडी लोग इफेक्टिवली आई गेट ओनली 45 मिनट्स। 5 मिनट तो ज्वाइनिंग में चले जाता है, 5 मिनट अटेंडेंस में चले जाता है ना। 5 मिनट्स टैब स्विच करने में चले जाते, तो आई गेट ओनली इफेक्टिवली 45 मिनट्स। तो 15 मिनट्स अगर क्विज में चले गया तो आई विल बी लेफ्ट विद ओनली 30 मिनट्स। सो दैट इज, so what I'll increase the time, I'll reduce the question next time, fine, but today just bear with the time. Fine, I'll start the
यस सर,
quiz.
फाइन।
आप लोग ज्वाइन नहीं किए क्लास में, मतलब नहीं है क्लास में, ठीक है। सो दिस सेटिंग्स आर देयर, नंबर ऑफ अटेम्प्ट्स 1 ऑफ है, ठीक है। दिस सेटिंग्स आर, mechanical students are there, mechanical students, because I am
Yes,
not
sir.
finding your name. You should come, at least one of you or two of you should come in the top 5 today, because I'm not finding your name in the top list. So I have also shared the link, or you can just go to this. In the meanwhile, you can just submit your attendance till everybody is joining, na? Also, mechanical people are less. Generally, this is 25%, 25%. Come on, join fast. From 59 people, only 29 have joined. Quickly join, because again then I will not be left with much time afterwards. Fine, there is 40 students. I think I'll start, because there is it will take further time if we just wait. Na, I have already given you five minutes to join. I'm starting. Fine. So 12 people are remaining. 32 have already completed. It is shown here. 34 have completed now. Those who are left, please complete soon. Mukarram and Akib, please attempt soon. Mukarram and Akib are there. Akib, Mukarram, start attempting. Otherwise, what will happen ना? हाँ, yes.
सर रीअटेम्प्टिंग बता रहे सर, और एक नाम से सर एक ही बार दे सकते सर, कुछ उसमें ऐसा बता रहे सर।
हाँ, तो एक ही बार दे सकते ना।
सर फिर सर मैं रीअटेम्प्ट कर रहा था, नहीं हो रहा सर, क्योंकि उसमें
सर मेरा भी
पहले
सेम
से
इशू हो रहा
हो
है।
ही नहीं रहा था सर, वो आपने से
क्या इशू हो रहा है? ठीक है, आप रोल नंबर से लॉगिन करो, लेकिन आपको दूसरा
देखो सर, एक लास्ट बार मैं ट्राई करके देखता हूँ सर।
सर रोल
तो
नंबर
मैं कब से
भेजना
ट्राई
सर।
कर रहा हूँ, हो नहीं रहा है।
हाँ, अब्दुल शेख का तो चालू हो गया। So only 5 are remaining. Please complete soon. और safe is remaining.
सर वही इशू आ रहा है, रीअटेम्प्ट पे क्लिक कर रहा हूँ तो क्लिक नहीं हो रहा है।
रीअटेम्प्ट नहीं होगा ना लॉगिन में,
सर वही इशू आ रहा है सर।
रीअटेम्प्ट नहीं होगा ना।
सर वहाँ पे पहले से ही रीअटेम्प्ट लिख के आ रहा है। मेरा नाम लिखा है, उसके नीचे रीअटेम्प्ट लिख के आ रहा है, पर उस पर क्लिक नहीं हो रहा है रीअटेम्प्ट पे।
अभी वो एग्जैक्टली क्या टेक्निकल प्रॉब्लम है वो ऐसे नहीं समझेगा मुझे। आप स्क्रीनशॉट भेज देना मुझे मेरे नंबर।
एक मिनट भेज रहा।
तो कोड चेंज किया सर आपने?
कुछ चेंज नहीं किया, वही कोड है।
सर व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप पे भेजा हूँ, देख लो आप।
ग्रुप पे भेजो।
यस।
नहीं आया तुम्हारा मैसेज कोई अभी तक? अलग ग्रुप पे भेजे क्या कोई?
हाँ भेज दिया सर, देखिए पर्सनली भेजा हूँ।
ओके ओके।
तो मैंने पर्सनल व्हाट्सएप पे भेजा सर।
नहीं, आपके इसमें ऐसा बता रहा है ना कि 1 अटेम्प्ट इज ऑलरेडी यूज्ड। अभी
सर
वो
मैंने अटेम्प्ट ही नहीं किया, तो 5 अटेम्प्ट बता रहे हैं।
क्या हो गया होगा ना, तुम्हारा नेटवर्क वगैरह कुछ तो फ्लक्चुएट हुआ होगा तुम क्लिक करते वक्त, है ना? कुछ तो हुआ
अच्छा,
होगा इसमें।
तो सर अभी क्या
सेम
करें हम लोग?
प्रॉब्लम सर।
ठीक है, अभी कुछ नहीं हो पाएगा ना, नेक्स्ट पेज में देखेंगे अभी क्या कर सकते हैं।
तो ऐसा कोई सर
नेक्स्ट
प्रॉब्लम तो नहीं ना?
कुछ प्रॉब्लम नहीं। तुम्हारा हर क्विज में ऐसा होता है क्या?
नहीं नहीं, आज के दिन ही हुआ है सर।
आज के लिए नहीं हुआ है?
हाँ
सिर्फ सर आज के दिन हुआ सर।
ओके ओके, ठीक है, चलो कोई बात नहीं, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं।
ओके
हमारा है मेरे पास
ओके
रिकॉर्ड में सेव कर लेंगे।
ओके।
नूरुल नूरुल जल्दी करो, तुम्हारा ही बाकी है सिर्फ अभी। नूरुल, तैयब और इसाक, प्लीज फिनिश क्विकली। Fine. It's already 12:56. I'll just wait 1 minute. Huh? But if Faiz is not there, fine. Fine, I'll stop the game. Tausif has why he's not completing. Tausif, are you there?
यस सर सर एक्चुअली वाईफाई कनेक्टिविटी बंद हो गया था अभी जस्ट चालू हुआ वापस
चलो करो जल्दी.
हाँ
Only Nurul and Tausif are left now. Fine, then I'll stop the quiz. Some students' name are not there. I'm not sure why. Okay, fine. So one student has messaged me. Her name is not there. Fine. She has sent me score. So I think some issue is there with this. Okay, fine. No issue. So congratulations to Saved, Aisha, Nashra, Sufyan, Tausif, and Abdul Bhai. Was not that easy. This quiz was a bit tricky than the earlier quizzes. But fine, you have done well. Yes, anybody else whose name is there who have completed the quiz but their name is not showing here? Nashra has reported that her name is not showing here. Anybody else? And Nashra's name is there, 100% is there. I'm not sure why it is not showing here. And Nashra's name is there, fine? Nashra, your name is here. So Saved is first, Nashra second, Aisha is third, Sufyan. I'm very happy that a mechanical student is at least first time a mechanical student is there in the top 5. Previously anybody was there? I'm not remembering. So your participation should be there, at least 1 or 2, because look, everybody cannot be in the top 5. At least 1 or 2 students from mechanical should be there. Fine. Talking about accuracy, Saved, Anjum, Nashra and Aisha were 100% accurate. Yes, all were relatively less. Fine then. also sending email to you all. Fine. Correct answers were not seen during the quiz. Yeah, that's fine now, because only one attempt is allowed, so that's why the setting was done in that manner. No? Fine. Those who are given attendance can leave. Those who are not given, please give your attendance.
Assalamu alaikum, sir. I can't see the attendance
Walaikum assalam.
link, sir.
Who is this?
Noor, sir.
हाँ नूर, या नूर. Yes, Noor.